Hey guys, Cyclomania here. I'm back from my work trip this week, and last video I shot was basically the herb garden. So let's take a peek and see how it's doing. So I don't know if you can tell, but the red peppers have definitely grown. If you look in the previous video, this was a lot smaller. And I just want to show you guys something kind of interesting. Long story short, this is what they look like when we first, when I first got these. These are from June, so they're about 4 months old. And look how small they are. Now, the rest of the ones were in here. The two that I planted over there, they've been sitting in front of the window, getting light every day, doing really good. And I wasn't getting any growth out of them, so moved them into here, and they've already doubled in size compared to what, in 1 week, compared to being in that thing for 4 months. And they pretty much just stayed the same size when they were in that, so they're doing really good. In the video, I showed you guys the two little baby leaves. You couldn't even tell they were leaves. This is sage right here. In 6 days, look how big these leaves have gotten. And then we got these two new starting. This thing's doing really good. I'll go ahead and shoot a video so you guys can see the height of the plant right there. I'm not sure if that's any taller. All of my seeds have sprouted. There's a guy sprouted there too. You just can't see it. Another guy. Only one that hasn't sprouted is this guy so far. But this morning I came out here and that was the only one that had sprouted, and 2 sprouted during the day today while I was at work. So everything's doing really good in here. Nice dark green on the sage here. Nice color leaf on the red and green peppers. Everything's doing really good. So I gotta leave again next Monday, and I'll shoot another video about a week later, and we'll see how everything's doing. By that time, I would think everything would be a couple inches tall, but not sure. Baby fry are doing really good. There's a lot of fish in here. You just can't tell. They're all inside this hornwort. Let's see if we can get back in there. There's quite a few in there. They're just jam-packed in here. Got another pregnant female right there. These fish are doing good. I'll go ahead and show you guys how I feed my babies. So I pretty much just and since they're so small, I take about this much, and I usually bring it in front of the power head, and I just mush it up as small as possible. Oh, they're munching away. Go ahead and feed the big guys. Now what I usually do in my 125 is I'll first feed pellets. Go ahead and feed these guys real quick. Go ahead and feed Alan and the two Dempseys real quick. I usually feed in front of the filter or the power head so I can just blow all the food back. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and feed them a little bit of these pellets, and then I'll come in here and I'll throw in some flake for the little guys. Now you guys might think I'm feeding a lot, but this food will be gone within just a couple minutes. A lot of that stuff you're seeing is fish poop too. I noticed every time I feed that these guys stir up a lot of stuff in the sand, but it's a good thing because it all just goes right into the filter sock, which it looks like tank's barely running. So what we'll do is sometimes these things get clogged up with seashells or snails, and you just open them up and set them back to where they are, and the ball valves usually get stuck. Let's see if that thing starts running now. And there it goes. Looks like I'll have to clean out those filter socks tomorrow. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the herb garden starting to take off. I'm going to do a little test. This is kind of something I did back in the day when I had my other garden going. I don't do much water change outs. So what I'll do is I'll shoot another video this weekend. I do have to add I'd say about 50 gallons of water has evaporated since I've been gone this week. So I'll go ahead and add 50 gallons, and we'll check my nitrates and see what they're writing at. Right now, I mean, I can tell they're probably writing up about 15. I can just tell by the color of the water and the algae growth. But what we'll do is we'll test it, and anytime I'm growing plants on a aquaponics system, I try to keep my nitrates high. I know that doesn't sound right, but it's the best for the plants. If I had this thing well established and I was running at basically zero nitrates, there wouldn't be much, basically any nitrates for my plants, because it would be zero. So I try to ride up around anywhere from 10 to 15. You can go all the way up to 20 on nitrates with any type of fish, freshwater fish. Not saying that that's the right thing to do, but they can tolerate it. So what we'll do is check the nitrates. Hopefully I'm at like a 10. I'll add the water. Hopefully I'll go down to a 5. The plants are going to start growing. Once that thing's fully established in the garden and we have plants almost at max size, I'll go ahead and bump the nitrates up to like maybe 11, 12, 15, up in there, and those plants will suck that right out in about a week. And then I'll check my nitrates and see basically what they are at that time. But I've done a lot of tests with plants and my fish water, and I've just noticed I don't have much growth at all when I'm at zero on my parameters with nitrates. So
it works best for me because all I got to do is top off. I don't have to change water out, and I haven't had any stressed out fish from it. So with that said, I'll shoot another video later, and we'll figure out basically what everything's at. I'll make a little chart, and we can do a test on the growth of the plants with the nitrates. But all in all, this is doing really good. Real super stoked to see this a week from now. I'm just opening up this ball valve and then closing it back to where it was, basically just to get any of the snails out of that ball valve so it doesn't get clogged while I'm gone. But yeah, I guess that concludes my video. If you guys have any questions or any advice that I should know, shoot me a post on this video and I'll get back to you guys.